Okay, so listening to Viktor Frankl. It's about art, nature, and turning inward. So that was the first thing. The second thing is I was thinking about COVID and 6 feet away. Energetically, that means that our auras are allowed to breathe within a 6-foot span. So you could turn up your aura to 6 feet wide. And how cool is that? And what are you going to fill it with? And so that's the other piece. He was talking about suffering, like being in a gas chamber, because he was in three concentration camps over 3 years. And that suffering is like gas from a gas chamber, and it doesn't matter if it's a little or a lot. And if you're in a room, it's going to fill up. The suffering is going to fill up the room. It's going to fill up your soul. And so you have to learn how to go inward and be with it. Then the third thing walking around this lake right now is when I'm looking at people, they're all like, first they're in a panic. So there's like a whole kind of trajectory that happens. It's like the shock, the fear, then you go into fight or flight or freeze mode. And then once you allow yourself to be in that mode and let your nervous system kind of shake off, just kind of like a dog after a fight or something, they have to shake it off, or like the Taylor Swift song, or there's actually like when you dance, it actually helps release shock, and so that's also part of it too. But once you kind of shake off the parasympathetic or sympathetic nervous system's fight, flight, or freeze responses, then it's about, then you're thinking and you're going, what does this mean? Why is this happening? And all of these really deeper questions start to bubble up after the shock response wears off. And so I'm seeing all these people like in deep thought around the lake, including myself. And so once that fear response cuts off, kind of dissipates a little bit, and then it'll spike up and then it'll dissipate. It's those times after of the deep thought and the introspective stuff and like, what am I going to do about money, or what am I going to do about my mortgage or my rent or my business or my job or whatever, then there's like a repose, and like you just kind of go within, and then you just get introspective, which is also about this book, Beyond Search for Meaning. And so people are deep in their thoughts right now, and just like in this book. So people, please read this book. Okay, that's what I have to say for now.